One of the most important relationships in your life is with yourself. What do you think? Hi, my name is Vani. Welcome back to my channel, Healthy Done My Way. Today, we're going to talk about how having a healthy relationship with yourself is so important. Because you know what? If you ever struggle with self criticism or negative self talk, even better, or should I say worse, being so hard on yourself, then you might want to take a listen because we're going to talk about strategies that could help assist you in rebuilding your mindset. So let's get started. We're going to start with, first of all, self acceptance. This is so important. How you see yourself is important. Self acceptance is about embracing yourself fully, flaws and all. But isn't, but come on, come on, let's be real. You know, we all know that little voice that constantly saying, oh, you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, or you always messing up. Then we're going to challenge. We are going to, you know what? We are going to challenge those thoughts. Yeah, we're going to jump right in there and challenge it. And so we're going to start off, first of all, with practicing cognitive therapy. I'm sorry, cognitive restructuring. And that is a psychological technique that help you identify and challenge those negative thoughts and kind of restructure them into more of a positive mindset, sort of speaking. And how we do that is you start off by more or less finding out the validity of those negative thoughts. For instance, are these thoughts facts or just feelings? You're just in your feelings. And sometimes we can be so in our feelings, we just conjure up every and any negative little so and so's. But the point being is it factual? Do you have supporting evidence to support or contradict those negative thoughts? And we have to address it. We have to bring those thoughts under captivity and address it, not try to oppress them. So again, are they facts or feelings? Okay. And the next one is reframing negative thoughts. And that is basically how you interpret or think about the situation. If I am doing something and I say, oh, I messed up, and then I can reframe it and say, you know what? What can I learn from this? What can I pull from this? I glean from this to better me in terms of moving forward. And if I was faced with the same situation or someone else was faced with the situation, you would have a better way of guiding them and self through the process with a more updated, improved way of looking at the situation. Okay? So that's one way. And the next one is let I have my notes, and I say this all the time, and the page won't turn, is also surrounding yourself with positivity. And that is the people that you are around, that you allow yourself to be around, and they are around you. Make certain, we have to do this, we have to make certain that these individuals are uplifting, they're supportive, they're encouraging, they're inspiring, they make you want to do better and step up higher. Those type of people. You want to distance yourself from individuals who are going to just always complain, always whine, doesn't have anything positive to say, always going through. You know the individuals. Just those are the individuals you want to stay away from, okay? And then that way, if you're around uplifting, encouraging, and inspiring individual, they can help you. They can influence you in a sense of your inner dialogue, how you speak to yourself. Because if you're around those type of people, there are most time they are talking from a growth mindset, and that's what we want. That's what don't isn't that what you want as well? Okay, good. That's what I thought. Okay, so the next one on our list is forgive yourself. Yes, forgive yourself. Let go of the past regrets and mistakes. Understand that growth comes from learning and evolving, moving forward. Give yourself permission to start fresh, please. It is okay to move forward. Yes, you made a decision that didn't come out exactly well, or you keep dwelling on things that keeping you stuck in one place. But you have to let it go. It's okay. I often tell myself, how can God forgive me if I won't forgive myself? We have to give ourselves permission to move on and to be better, not ignore what happened, but to be better to make sure you're taking steps to have more of a better outcome. Okay? So the next one is spend quality time with spend, spend quality time alone. Okay? I know some of us do not like to be alone. However, this is where you get to know yourself. This is where you find out about yourself. And you know what? Enjoy, try to enjoy the solitude without feeling lonely. Enjoy, not so much enjoy, well, you enjoy, but engage in activities that help you connect with yourself, like going to a coffee shop and sitting alone and watching other individuals, or going to a nature park or walking in the park, being out in nature, singing, dancing. And this you can do alone just to realize that there you can enjoy your time alone because you have to feel comfortable alone, being comfortable being with your company. And that is a building block in part, in terms of your relationship with yourself, because how you see yourself, self acceptance, forgiving yourself, and spending time alone, those three, the others are, yes, are important, but those three is like a building block in terms of relationships with others. Because if now you have a good relationship with yourself, a good, healthy relationship with yourself, you enjoy being with you don't mind being alone, you love your company, then guess what? You are going to be able to have relationship with others in a more upgraded manner, if you will, in a more loving and caring and just more calm, peaceful atmosphere. Now, it's not going to always be calm. I get that. It's not going to always be peaceful. I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is this: when you have a relationship, a good, healthy relationship with self, you're better able to have relationship with others. And also you are more selective in who you allow into your inner circle. You are more selective in terms of who you want to be around, who you want to engage with. You're, and I keep using that word selective because now you have more control because you know what you like, you know what you enjoy, you know that you're not going to let someone enter in and disturb what you have built in terms of peace, joy, goodness, happiness, and the like of everything else. So that is important. Having a healthy relationship with yourself is like building a foundation, having the walls up, having the wiring in the roof in, and you saw and you see how it was built, and you know how to build relationship with others. If you go through this process, the strategies that that is mentioned in other strategies, I'm sure there's more, but if you go through this process, you would be able to have a more enjoyable time with self, with others, and knowing that you are in control and you are happy because you have built this relationship with yourself. Because I often say, my relationship with myself is second unto God. God is my most important relationship. Having a relationship with Him is more important, as well as, or should I say, then secondly, relationship with me, because that's how I move out and have relationship with others. I know it took the long way around, but I just wanted to explain that to you guys, and it's a process. I'm telling you, it's a process. But if you commit to doing it, commit to sticking to it, the outcome will be so rewarding. And I just want to say thank you for listening. And you know what I say, healthy done my way, meaning your way. Bye. Now go out and have a wonderful relationship with self.